Going to talk about India Bangladesh relationship. Is that question is first? Is that Bangladesh have the right to take his own decision to whom? To strengthen actually their economic status, their well-being. Being independent nation, being as a responsible nation, they are entitled to have to take their decision, which no nations can push Bangladesh to the wall. And arms twisting is not the solution by any nation. Whoever threatening them or undermining the Bangladeshis interest, that is not a good thing. Nobody, no nation should think about that like that. They are entitled to make the decision which they are taking. The Bangladeshi chief advisor, Mr. Yunus, went to China and he talked many issues, gaining the confidence of Chinese governance, developing trust-based relationship, wanting investment, technologically China is advanced one. Chinese have money, they can invest, they have technical prowess, technical expertise, they have money, they can invest a lot. They have companies and this and that. Chinese is fully capable. It is indeed would be in the Bangladeshis uh, right approach in that progress calculation which they are following, undermining the fact, understanding the fact, geopolitics of South Asia and at the global stage. If I open up a chapter bit by bit how Bangladesh is working, from all the way from the US to China to Russia to India, they are doing a good job. After all, the government there, they are there to protect their Bangladesh's interest. Okay, if somebody is getting annoyed by that, it's their matter. They must have to solve that way. Okay, if India is getting annoyed by that, if Bangladesh is approaching towards China, Pakistan, whatever they are developing their relationship, if India is getting annoyed by that, it's India's affair. Okay, but taking the sensitivity not to annoy India, Mr. Yunus took many dimensions, economic cooperation, technical cooperation, everything, but he never talked about the defense cooperation with China. Infrastructure development, ports, and this and that, they are talking. And these can be for the dual purpose use. Okay. If airport is being developed by China, that can be used for as airways. Seaports are being developed by China, that can be deep port. Okay, can be. These are the strategic assets. If China is being funding it on a difficult circumstances, China can use it. So it would be the strategic advantage over India's interest in Bangladesh. So India must have to take care of all these issues by making the Bangladesh into the confidence, not to bully Bangladesh. It's problem in India that how Mr. Modi's approaching. I don't feel that is good one. He develops a personal relationship with the leader. In diplomacy, personal relationship is, I don't think, is anything good. It's create unnecessary, bad impression to the opposition parties, or who are in the opposition helm of, uh, in opposing side of the ruling party. They get annoyed by such kind of relationship. Okay, what kind of things is they are giving to, or compromising this and that. Okay, Madam Hasina thrown out from Bangladesh. It was a very, I read the report published by the Chinese media, that Chinese leaders saying that yes, I have no issue. Whoever is ruling in Bangladesh in the government affair, I don't have anything to, to that. Whoever will be in the helm of governance, I will work with them. Okay, either Hashina, Yunis, whatever they could be. I don't uh, differentiate if they are the leader of their country, and that India should also do. India did that in the governance, helm of governance, in the core of governance. India did that. Okay, but the Mr. Modi's, kind of personal approach, they actually uh, take such kind of. They go some length to make these things personal, which actually turns into the bad. It is good when you are into the helm of affair, developing it. But when you, how Modi learned actually, Modi learned it. It was a failed policy. He do understand that right now he is approaching both leaders, okay, who are into the helm of the affair, okay, and in the governance and opposition both, okay. Mr. Modi is right now changing their behavior. It was a, creating something not a positive things. If that country is ruled by the uh, one party, okay, or the strong leader like Xi Jinping and Putin, that is okay. Your personal relationship will work here. But in democratic nation, if you have a good relationship with Trump, suppose that you went there, okay, and howdy Modi, this and kind of system they did, and it could have annoyed the other party. So they are campaigning for them. What kind of favor they will get? What kind of system this and that? It is actually annoyed the opposition party. Show how Mr. Yunis and his all the opposing parties accusing India, that India in the India's behind Madam Sheikh Hasina was ruling actually. So they are accusing unnecessary India, that India is a culprit. Okay, which India is not. But it seems that like that. Okay, India was favoring Madam Hasina, with their political status, said this and that. But it was, into the helm of public affair. That is not the fact. When the both leader was negotiating their issues, they were, Madam Hasina was taking the decision in the favor of Bangladesh. Okay, so these are the facts, my friend. But something Mr. Modi learned. Okay, he changed their behavior. Diplomacy is not a things like that. It doesn't work. He learned the lesson, my friend. So Bangladesh is entitled to have their own decision. So they are taking accordingly, and the army chief of Bangladesh went to Russia for defense cooperation. He didn't go to China. Okay, even though they are buying 80 plus percentage of their arms and ammunition from China, okay, or for military training, this and that, arms and ammunition, they actually sent the message to India that I'm not aligning the defense cooperation, which is the sensitivity of India, a red line for India. Okay, so that's why he went to Russia to send a signal to India, okay, not to get annoyed by that. And this is a very strategic good move. Hmm. So they are also developing relation with Pakistan, which is Pakistan is definitely uh, Pakistan's foreign secretary is right now visiting today uh, Bangladesh, okay, and Bangladesh is much getting close to Pakistan, and particularly army, okay, to get the training and arms and ammunitions, everything. So China, Bangladesh is strengthening themselves by adding the Y1, Y2, Y3. Okay, Pakistan and Russia and China, and they have their military and this and that. So they are strengthening rightly themselves. Okay, and India must have to take things forward. When Mr. Yunus met Mr. Modi, he raised that issues. The Mr. Madam Hasina must have to be returned back. They want to punish her actually, and many accusations they raise, issues they raised with Indian Prime Minister. Indian Prime Minister too raised the issue minority this and that must have to be addressed. But there was uh, a shallow, just a kind of discussion, a very first discussion kind of okay approach. It was needed. Otherwise, it could have uh, created something different. Hmm. It could have created something different kind of image, or perception building into the minds of the people of both the nation and media particularly could have thought that there is a, something which is uh, very odd with both the leaders. So it was definitely a something which both the nations must have to taken care of and develop the trust. We have a very deep uh, divide, okay, within India and Bangladesh, and yes, we will see that how this bridge up. But India is waiting for, I think, to for a democratic election there, inclusive this and that. Mr. Modi said that inclusive with Awami League should be there. Madam Hasina also made the comment they are playing with fire and they will get hurt by that, this and that. But what the political development will unfold, we will see that. But yes, it is interesting. So it's India's responsibility, I think, to make good approach towards Bangladesh. India is failing. It's my son saying that India is failing. India is failing, absolutely failing. Okay, and their diplomacy is, in India, it is a very problematic thing, my friend. You cannot condemn the government action. Okay, they are become the like a god. Okay, you cannot question them. They are the brilliant people. Mr. Jaishankar is the supreme, in foreign policy, this and that. This is absolutely not absurd thing. I don't buy the Mr. Jaishankar's approach. He is a nice gentleman, he's a good thinker. But this particular point, Indian Jaishankar is not failing, but Prime Minister Modi is failing. Okay, his approach is not workable. We have a good bureaucracy, but leadership failure is the question mark, and particularly the top leadership. It's Mr. Modi's mistake he made. Okay, he acts like a god. Okay, the creator. Hmm. People are praising him a lot more, but which on this count they are failing, absolutely failing. Okay, they have ego problem, my friend. They are dealing with Bangladesh as a small nation. Okay, you are encircled by me and you are a small one. I will take care of, handle you with heavy hand. They have attitude like that. Okay, this is a problem. Either you are big or a small, but you have to take care of all the nations, okay, all around you. And you must have to mutual sensitivity, mutual respect. Whatever you are saying with asking for China, you must have to give to Bangladesh and Pakistan. All other nations must have to address their issues, okay, rather than just you getting with your ego. Okay, yeah, I will punish you. I have this mechanism, that mechanism. You are a small one, I am bigger one. Okay, and this is not diplomacy work like that. But I was thinking like that. For I have example, the Cuba is there and very much close with US. Okay, Cuba is the problem for US. Even US is a stronger world power, global power. Okay, but Cuba is the problem for them. United States have failed to manage the Cuba. It's a small island nation. Okay, US have failed to manage it. Either you are a big one or the small one. If nation is independent, okay, they have their identity. You cannot defeat them. Respect them. Mutual sensitivity is the way. You are a diplomat. Treat them properly. India have the problem, which is the ego problem. Yes, it is my friend. They will not accept it, but yes, I will say that in India, since this the colonial mindset they have, okay, because these are the Brits. Indian bureaucracy is the British one, okay, from British descent. So they have still attitude like a British one. Okay, they believe that they are the British people. Okay, their attitude is still something like that. Either prime minister or this and that, they have so much power. Okay, their lifestyle, very early stage when they grow up was from poverty ridden. Okay, and they in their life they have reached up to that level, so they suppose themselves as achieve the success and this and that. They are living in a next world, my friend. Okay, they have their problem, attitude problem. Okay, so that's why they are disrupting everything. They believe themselves as a god. Okay, the supreme being. So on that issue, they have ego problem. When they meet with the stronger people, they surrender there. When they are handling with the small people, they manage it with their ego. Okay, so that's the problem, my friend. It is still in Indian bureaucracy, and particularly bureaucracy is the art. Okay, they can change their behavior. Particularly Mr. Jaishankar is a smart guy. He managed their affairs properly. He's a very clever tactician. But Prime Minister Modi is a stupid guy. Okay, he don't have that uh, acumen to manage themselves. So this is like that. It's my point of view. They have ego problem, and that too, you know, it's a very big one. In heavy hand, they want to deal the Pakistan and Bangladesh. So thank you very much, my friend.